Oh, you say you want to be a stylist? Well, you definitely came to the right place. Sit down and get comfortable because I'm about to put you on game on how to break into the industry as a stylist, as not just a stylist, but a successful one. Okay, so first of all, you might be wondering, who even is this chick and why should I listen to her? Well, I'm glad you asked. My name is Brittany Diego, Forbes 30 Under 30 fashion stylist based in LA. I've been in the industry for over a decade. I've written books about styling, and I founded a fashion education company where I host styling classes all across the globe and online. I've styled numerous celebrities, red carpet, ad campaigns, music videos, commercials, you name it, I've done it. So I have a thing or two to share. So go ahead and grab you a nice little beverage because we are about to break this down. So the very first thing I want you to do after this video is find the stylist that you admire the most, go to their Instagram, and don't message them, message their assistant. That is how you're going to get a response if you were looking to intern or assist a stylist. Most up-and-coming stylists make the mistake of reaching out directly to the person they want to work under, but most top stylists are way too busy to man their own inbox. So you want to find out who the assistant is. This is going to take some digging. You better put your Instagram stalker hat on because we're about to go in. Look at the tags, the captions, the tagged photo. You sometimes got to get creative to get what you want in this world, okay? So that leads me to my first point is you want to intern and assist more established, successful stylists. This is the number one way to learn how to do the job. I know you want to get to the fashion shows, you want to go to Paris, Milan, and enjoy the fruits of your labor, but you have to build a foundation first because if you skip this stage, you do not want to be working with a big client and not even know where to find a tailor, how to do a fitting. Like, that's embarrassing. You don't know a basic aspect of the job. So when you assist, you learn all these things, where the showrooms are, where to get free clothes for your shoot, how to open a studio services account, all of the intricate nuances of being a stylist. You're going to learn 9% of that in the assisting phase and then take it with you and put your own twist on it when you go out on your own. The next thing you want to do, and hear me out, I know you hear this word all the time, so don't run away, but networking. If people don't know who you are, how can they refer you to jobs and clients and opportunities? You have to get yourself out there, especially if you're wanting to be a celebrity stylist. Even if you want to be a personal stylist to the quote-unquote everyday woman, you have to make yourself be known. Your clients are waiting for you to show up. Back to the topic of networking within the industry, one of my faves, Issa Rae, she did a great interview where she discussed networking horizontally instead of vertically.
We have a tendency to try to, like, when we network up.
And I just love that concept because so many people are trying to network with the people already on top, but guess what? They're trying to network with people higher than them. So your best bet, and I stand by this is what I did to catapult my career, is I aligned myself with people who are on my level or just above my level when I first started out. Because one, I want to learn from the people around me, but two, you never know where your creative peers are going to be in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. They could be shooting for gold, and guess what? They're going to remember you because you both came up together. That's how it really works in this industry. So they'll be the ones who are going to refer you to the big job. A lot of my biggest paid jobs came from a makeup artist or hair person that I worked with when I was first starting out and doing free test shoots just to build my portfolio. So that photographer or that makeup artist, they might be working on the shoot for a top celebrity or for Harper's Bazaar in 5 years, and guess who they're gonna call because you didn't drop them for the next big thing. Play your cards right, it's gonna be you. So always maintain positive relationships because as a stylist, that is your number one, like, everything is based off of your reputation. And something I just said leads me into my next point, which is doing test shoots. You always want to be building your portfolio even when you are interning or assisting. Make time on the weekends or in evenings to do photo shoots. Set a goal for yourself on how many shoots you want to do a month. When I first started out, I set a goal to do 1 shoot a month because it seemed so impossible at the time. Pretty soon I was doing 3 to 4 shoots a week, which is insane, but I was so hungry and I was on a mission to prove to myself that I could do it. So you really got to have that drive in you. And it's not even about hustling or burning yourself out. It's about having a work ethic, having a goal and a vision, and executing to actually make it happen instead of just sitting at home, scrolling on Instagram and being mad that other people are making moves while you're sitting on the couch eating bonbons, okay? So while we're in the topic of building your portfolio, which we call in the industry your book, you want to make sure that going in that test shoots are not paid. You're just starting out, so most likely people aren't going to be paying you thousands of dollars to style a shoot right off the bat if you don't have anything in your portfolio to show what you can do. So test shoots are for portfolio building purposes, and they're sometimes called TFP, so keep an eye out for that. Now, there are some instances where I would not do a test shoot, and that's if it's for any type of brand or any type of commercial So those people, they need to have a budget for that. You're not styling anything for free that's going to be on a billboard or some type of advertisement. No, test shoots should be equally beneficial to everybody. The hair, makeup people, down to the nail artist, stylist, of course. So you should be proud to show off that shoot because it's going to be in your portfolio and it should be beneficial to you. Next, so get yourself out there, and you're probably wondering, well, where am I going to meet photographers, hair, makeup people? We are living in the best time to connect with like-minded people, so utilize social media to your advantage. Don't scroll passively. Look for photographers, message them, tell them, hey, I'm a stylist in your town. I would love to style your next shoot. Like, no one is turning that down. So you have to really be proactive and get yourself out there. Go to Fashion Week events. Even if you don't live in LA or New York, there's a lot of smaller towns that have their own version of a fashion week. Even if it's a small get-together, meetup.com, you can meet like-minded creatives there. I personally love Facebook groups for linking up with, for meeting other creatives as well. So we have a lot of resources at our fingertips that other stylists who came before us didn't. So go ahead and use those to your advantage. Next, you want to educate yourself on the fashion and celebrity world. So educate yourself on your references. If someone says they want a Grace Jones vibe or a Farrah Fawcett, you better know what those mean. If they say they want Halston-inspired looks for the shoot, you better know what that means. So study up on your fashion history, go to fashion museums. Again, even if you're not in a big city like LA or New York, check out virtual exhibitions on that museum's website, or pick up a good old-fashioned book. Learn about designers, learn about photographers like a Irving Penn, a Steven Meisel, learn about supermodels. These are all people that you need to know. Stay up to date on the latest fashion trends. Just having a different knowledge of fashion all around beyond the surface level is going to put you above the rest as a stylist. So continuously feed your creativity. Books, movies, museum exhibitions, trend spotting, paying attention to celebrity fashion, it all plays a role and ties in when it's time to do the job. Next, you want to start building your stylist kit. So pretty much every job has some type of toolkit that helps the person do that job better, and stylists are no different. So you want to start putting your kit together of things that are going to help you on set, during fittings, with your clients. That includes pins, clips, double-sided tape. Don't be like me when I first started out being cheap and using Scotch tape from Michael's. Go ahead and invest in some real tape that was meant to withstand sweat, like a Top Stick. Well, not like a Top Stick. You literally want to get Top Stick. It is the #1 brand that stylists for generations have sworn. Those are just the very basics. So pins, clips, boob tape, lid rollers, mini styling kit, adhesive undergarments, all of those are the basics. But when you start doing the job, and maybe you might get into a specific niche like menswear or swimwear, lingerie, you will find that you need specific products that other stylists might not. So you learn that by doing. Your stylist kit to continuously grow with you. Last but not least, the best thing that you can do as an upcoming stylist is to learn under a stylist who has been there, done that. Yes, you can figure it out on your own, but isn't it better for someone who's already done the thing and point you in the right direction? Yeah, I thought so. Like, I know when I first started out in the industry, a lot of stylists, they were not willing to share any real information with me that was going to help me reach my career goals. I remember even asking certain stylists how they got their start, and they were acting all secretive. I don't know, I just thought it was weird. So that's why I started my platform, Fashion Mentor, is literally teach you everything that I, one, wish I learned in fashion school, but two, had to learn the hard way through trial and error. Needless to say, I established myself as a successful stylist here in LA, and now I'm passing on everything to you in my upcoming styling class. I'm so excited. I'm going to be taking you to my favorite showrooms. You're going to get hands-on styling experience, bringing in a model so you can learn how to do a fitting, what to do on a photo shoot from start to finish, what to put in your stylist kits, fashion industry vocabulary, and like I said, it's hands-on. They're going to leave with photos for your portfolio to get you started. This is not play. We are doing it for real because I want to get you on track for a successful career. So if you're interested in joining me at the Top 2025, I'll be hosting the class in LA. Like I said, we're going to be visiting all the showrooms and all my favorite spots so you can start building your own contact. And it's going to be 3 days of learning. You're going to leave with a certificate of completion. And I'm not trying to give it all away, but I'm going to put all the details in the description box. So if you want to join me, I hope to see you there. And even if you can't, I hope you found this helpful. And if there's any questions that you'd like me to answer in a future video, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'll see you next time.